I am tired of packing. uh, my advice is this: when you're moving out for college, um, definitely pack ahead of time. And I mean, I'm still on time, I'm still on schedule, but you probably have way more stuff than you think you have. Um, I've got probably only a couple more boxes to put away. Uh, Not much stuff is left, but yeah, I'm pretty sick of packing at this point because it's been like the main focus. Well, like one of the main focuses of the past couple days. Because in addition to moving, you still have your schoolwork to do when you're doing the online things. So you can't slack on either one. So it kind of sucks. It's stressful. It's really stressful, but um, it's nothing that can't be dealt with effectively. But anyway, so yeah, I started on the reading assignment a little bit, and like I said, I've been working the schoolwork into all the packing and whatnot. And so yeah, I started on the reading on chapter 6 of the textbook. The chapter is entitled Film, so obviously we're talking about movies and stuff. I guess I'm about halfway through the chapter right now. It talks about, it starts with the early photographic process and it goes through different things. And one of the first ways that images were captured I thought was pretty cool is they used to have like a big dark room and then they would have a little hole in the wall, and basically what they would do is the light would be focused through the little hole and then they would draw on the opposite wall, which I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. I mean, obviously it's like not good for taking pictures and stuff, but it's pretty cool, and that's how it started. They called it the camera obscura, Latin for dark chamber. So yeah, I thought that was pretty neat. And anyway, it just talks about the basically the kind of history timeline of how cameras were developed, and then it gets into the early days of motion pictures. And Edison, the thing I've gotten from this textbook is that, like, I don't know if the people that wrote this book were, like, biased or, anything like that, but basically the one thing that I've seen throughout the book is that Thomas Edison was a suspicious character. Like, they kind of say that he was um, kind of suspected of, I guess, having so and so assassined throughout, like even like we're talking for movie stuff, cameras to the sound equipment. So Thomas Edison was apparently a pretty sketchy person because he wanted his stuff to come out first. So yeah, you can't trust everything they say about Edison. He was smart and everything, but apparently he played pretty dirty too. But yeah, that talks a bit about him some more. Again, he apparently did a lot of stuff back in the 1800s. Um, and then, yeah, so it does the same thing, kind of like a history background in the development of cameras. And then it goes into more of like actual movie cinema kind of stuff. And then the next part was the development of sound, audio in movies, um, about things like a CinemaScope and Todd AO, a Cinerama, and then it gets into today's film sound formats with Dolby and stuff like that. So it's actually pretty interesting stuff. I've been getting into film a little bit more lately. I think it's pretty cool. I need to learn how to use Final Cut Pro or whatever it's called, because Logic, I've got Logic pretty down. I've been writing music like all weekend whenever I can. So it's pretty cool. And yes, the time signature thing is my favorite. Like, it's probably my favorite thing of Logic Pro is being able to change time signatures for sure. But anyway, yeah, I think I left off on the section of the development of color film. So I guess I'll get into that more tomorrow or something. I'll try to do some more reading tonight and tomorrow in between all the packing and stuff. So that's what's up with the reading assignment right now. Nothing too fancy or special going on. It's just your standard reading assignment. I guess not boring stuff, but just standard stuff that we've had to do. The thing that makes it worse, though, is that the past 3 weeks I had that extra week on the week of July 4th because that was Full Sail's summer break. So I had an extra week to get stuff done, and now I do not have an extra week to get stuff done. Um, so I've got the reading assignment going on. I have the discussion question to do before Wednesday, the first half of it at least, which I'm going to get into here in a second. I still got to finish the iMovie thing. I haven't even started on that, I'll be honest. And then I'll get to that after the discussion question. But yeah, basically it's all piled on now on top of moving down there. And then next week I've heard that there's like a week-long like thing full of seminars and stuff. But anyway, so yeah, week 3 discussion question thing. It says, where is it? Okay, so the main question here is, do you feel there is too much sex and or violence in the media today? Do you think exposure to violence in the media, movies, TV, video games, and music, has affected society? Why or why not? So we have a couple FCC reports, FTC reports, and then a Media Institute response to FCC reports. So there's a couple things, long documents going on. I checked out those. And then essentially the research podcast that we had to watch was the same one for last week's discussion, talking about how to find reliable sources and all that kind of stuff, which I might do a screen recording video on what it talks about on that. I might do that one of these days. Yeah, we have to use APA citation, and we're not allowed to use the same source as a classmate, and they want us to do thorough research on all this stuff. But yeah, it says, please research and find at least one additional source on this topic, because they gave us some actual reports here from the government or whatever. And then it says, in your post, briefly answer the questions above while working in some information from your research. So they want us to mention what search engine we used, what database we used, what keywords we used to search for, and all this stuff. And then, of course, they don't want us to use the same source as another student. So my strategy from before is kind of going to have to kind of go away, but I figure... So I have to look at their citation, their source, but I'm not going to look at anything else they wrote, because I just don't like being influenced with that kind of stuff, because obviously they're really big on the whole plagiarizing thing. So, I'm only going to check out the citations and stuff to see where my classmates have got their stuff. And make sure to not do that, which that's also an incentive to get the assignment done if you think about it, because if you're not allowed to use the same source as another person, then you being the first one to get it done gives you a little bit of an advantage, because it gives you a wider selection of websites and databases to collect your data from and cite. So if you're going to do an online class, or I guess any class for that matter that does that kind of a thing, keep that in mind. The sooner you get it done, the more better, wider, broader choices you have in terms of what you can and can't use as far as data collection goes. So, yeah, that's my advice about that. And I'm not sure how it would work if, you somehow, out of the thousands of things on the internet, you somehow pick the same website or article or the same exact information source as a classmate, but then you both submit the assignment at the same time. I don't know what they would do about that, but it's definitely a reason to get the stuff done. So I'm gonna probably take about an hour or so tomorrow to get that done, because it's due on Wednesday night. But yeah, that's really all that's going on with the assignments right now. Otherwise, it's just packing the room and getting stuff ready, because I'm actually not leaving Wednesday. We get the U-Haul trailer on Wednesday. We're packing it, and then we're waking up early on Thursday morning, driving down to Jacksonville, and we have a family friend down there who's going to let us crash there for the night. And then Friday, we're going to wake up and drive the next 2 or 3 hours down to Winter Park, so it'll be good to go. It's one of those things that a couple months ago seemed far away. And, I kind of wanted to do it because it's yeah, I'm ready to get out of the house, live my own stuff. And it's not like I have brothers or sisters or anything. I'm an only child. But still, you know, it's that, like, the age old, I'm ready to get out of the house and do my own thing kind of thing. But now that it's actually happening, it's just like, whoa, you know, like, this is going down. But it's exciting, um, and a little scary at the same time. But it'll be good. So definitely within towards the end of this week and next week, the videos are going to get really good because I'll actually be down there in Winter Park. So I can get videos of, like, I guess what Winter Park is like, what the campus is like, stuff like that. Um, you know, I'm not too sure if I'm gonna, like, make a video of my apartment or anything. Like, I don't want to be creepy or whatever, but we'll see about that. Uh, on a side note, I guess, um, I saw the last Harry Potter twice. Actually, I went with some friends, and then I went with my dad, and it was pretty good. I mean, if you've seen the rest of the films, you might as well finish it out. Um, and that, I guess, goes along with the whole film thing. I need to get the iMovie assignment done. I need to do it. It's due next Tuesday. Um, oh, I forgot to mention, yeah. So this week I have 3 assignments going on. Yeah, I think I have. Yeah, I've got like 3 assignments to do this week that I need to knock out. And then after that, I only have 6 more assignments to do. Um, and the last one is the student course evaluation. So we're gonna, I guess, be wrapping this thing up pretty soon, it seems. And I feel like I just started it, so it goes by quick. I guess that's really it for this video. And yeah, my advice about moving is plan ahead and get stuff done early because, you know, it's always good to get stuff done ahead of time. But anyway, yeah, keep coming back for the videos if they're helping you out or if you're just interested or for whatever reason that you may have. I'll be coming back tomorrow night with another video, of course, because, you know, sometimes it's really late. It gets to be really late, and I'm just like, I gotta make a video. But I would like it, you know. I like sharing what's going on with it because, like I said, I've seen videos that are like they kind of help out and they sort of kind of explain what the school is about. But I'm really trying to dig deep here and give like the in-depth story of what happens. So yeah, just remember that I am a recording arts major, so I don't know about any other degree programs, but for me, um, I'm going for recording arts bachelor's. So I don't know if that really makes a difference for anyone or not, but that's that's what I'm going to school for, and I'm sure whatever my experiences are, they can probably apply to a lot of different things. So um, just thought I'd mention that, I guess. But anyway, yeah, I hope the videos are helping, and like I said, if not, it's cool, because I want to be able to look back on these someday and remember stuff. Um, comment if you want, or subscribe if you want. It really doesn't matter. I'm not big on that kind of stuff. I'm not going to ask you to do those things. I don't need it. But anyway, I guess I'll go ahead and wrap the video up. I got to get it through iMovie and then on YouTube, and I think I'm just going to end tonight going to bed with playing some Minecraft. Yes, I do play Minecraft. I'm just going to relax, lay in bed, maybe. Yeah, I'm going to play some Minecraft and go to sleep. So anyway, everyone have a good night or day or morning or evening, whichever. And I'll see you tomorrow on Tuesday. Today was Monday the 18th of July. So anyway, yep, I'll see y'all tomorrow, and